Hi, namaste for another Kickstart. So it's going to be about between 10 and 15 minutes forward bends. So make yourself ready, stand on the mat. Open the toes a little bit. The big toes are nearly touching, but the ankles are a little bit separated. Okay, you make your legs strong and then from the heart lengthen up your arms towards the ceiling. Look at the thumbs and on your exhale, bowing all the way forward. Let's stay here for a bit. Inhale very deep. Maybe you can grab your toes, otherwise grab your shin bones or maybe the elbows. And just on each exhale, lengthen the crown of the head towards the floor. You can bend a little bit your knees, or you can shake a little bit your head if you feel like. Just make sure that you exhale very, 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 very long. All the way till the lower belly, till the belly button comes in. One more, steady deep in. And exhaling long. Just feel the kneecaps, and from the kneecaps lift the sitting bones a little bit higher. You can even bend your knees a little bit if your hamstrings are a little bit shorter, but you want to feel the sitting bones lifting high, very, very high. Crown of the head low. Relaxing the face, and just feel that when your face is lower than your heart, you cool down, you calm down. Steady in and exhaling, slow down. Alright. And placing your fingertips in the floor on an inhale, lengthen the spine. And on an exhale, step to a downward facing dog. Steady deep in. And full exhale. And one more deep in. And exhaling. And lifting up your right leg while inhaling. And step your right foot in between the hands on an exhale. And out your right leg, so your right foot stays where it is. Both legs are long. You can place your hands on blocks or you can place your hands on books so that it's easier to lengthen out your right leg if the earth comes a little bit closer. And if you want, you can give a little kiss on your shin bone or towards your shin bone. Just exhale, and on an exhale relax the shoulders. And two more, deep inhale and exhale. Last time, inhaling. And come back to a down dog on your exhale. And from there, lifting up your left leg on an inhale, high, 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 high. And gently step in between the hands on your exhale. And lengthen out your left leg on an inhale. And just melt over your left leg on an exhale. Give yourself a deep inhale. Feel the side of your lungs. And exhaling, make sure that you're relaxing, you're letting go. Steady is an inhale. And very soft is an exhale. Two more, deep in. And exhaling. One more, deep in. Maybe a kiss on your shin bone or towards your shin bone, and exhale. Then you turn both feet to the side of the mat with the big toes a little bit in and the heels a little bit out. Just feel the inside of your thighs. And then placing your toes and your fingers in one line, open the hands wide. Lengthen the spine on an inhale, forward, looking forward with the crown of the head, long legs, long back. And on your exhale, bowing the crown of the head towards the floor. Steady deep in. And lengthen out legs, exhale. Steady deep in. And exhaling, and interlace your fingers behind the back. Inhale, bowing the elbows. And exhale, lengthen the arms over the head. Steady and deep in. Lengthen the arms, soften the shoulders, soften the face. And one more, deep in. And exhale. Placing your hands in your hips, coming halfway up on your inhale. And staying there on an exhale. Then coming all the way up on a deep inhale. And exhale. Open the arms, inhale. And come to a warrior two with your right foot out and your left toes a little bit in. Steady deep in. And exhaling. And one more deep in. And exhale. Let's do the other side. So lengthen out your right leg on an inhale. Turning the right toes in, the left toes out, and bending your left knee in a 90-degree angle. Steady deep in. And full exhale. And one more deep in. And encircle both hands on the floor on an exhale and step to a down dog. Inhale deep. And lengthen yourself out on an exhale. One more deep in. And exhale. Lifting up your right leg on an inhale. And bringing your right knee behind your right wrist on the floor on an exhale. And your right ankle, towards your left wrist. And then walking your right foot as far back as that you can. Fingertips on the floor, lifting up the chest on an inhale and melting over your right leg on an exhale. Two more deep in. Maybe here hold the breath. And then exhale. One more deep in. Hold the breath and exhale. And slowly, slowly, hands under the shoulders, coming up on your inhale. And circle your left foot forward on a exhale. Placing your right foot strong on the inside of your left leg. Nice, maybe the flesh of your sitting bones a little bit out. Fingertips behind you. On an inhale, circle the arms up, fingertips high. Maybe you bend a little bit your knee or place a blanket or a block under your sitting bones and then come forward over your left leg. You can use a belt here around your foot if you want. Also nice to hold the outside of your left foot with your right hand and placing your left fingers on the floor. Heel deep in, very deep in. And lengthen the crown of the head forward on an exhale. And let's do two more. Steady, deep in. And exhaling. And let's do one more. Deep in. And exhaling. Slowly coming up. On your inhale, lengthen out your right leg on an exhale. Then crossing your shin bones and placing your heels close to your sitting bones. Placing the tops of your feet into the floor and step to a downward facing dog like so. Steady deep in. And exhaling. And one more deep in. And exhaling, left leg coming up, inhale. And then placing your left knee behind your left wrist on the floor and your left ankle a little bit towards your right wrist. Walking your back leg far, far backwards. Nice fingertips in the floor on an inhale. From the lower belly, lift up towards your heart, looking up. And then on your exhale, you melt over your left shin bone. Let's do 3. Inhale, very, very, very deep. Holding the breath. And exhale. Let's inhale deep, filling the lungs. Holding the breath And let go on an exhale. And the last one, deep in. Holding the breath. And melt on your exhale, a full surrender. Okay, then placing your hands under your shoulders, coming up on your inhale. The left hip comes into the floor and the right leg circles forward. Okay, the same on the other side, so your left foot is quite strong on the inside of your right thigh. Maybe take the flesh of your sitting bones a little bit back, lifting up the fingers. On an inhale, look at the fingers. And on an exhale, bowing over your right leg. You can grab the side of your right foot with your left hand and placing your right hand on the floor. If you feel like, you can use a belt or maybe bend the knee a little bit so you can feel it in your lower back. Maybe close the eyes and soften the face while inhaling deep, 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 deep. And on an exhale, you want to lengthen the crown of the head towards your toes. And one more deep in. And exhale. Slowly coming up on your inhale. And lengthen out your left leg on an exhale. Okay, and lay yourself on the floor. So roll yourself backwards on the floor. Okay, and then lifting up the legs. So if you're in your moon days, you stay like this, or you place your legs on the wall, or maybe you press your hands into the floor, lifting up the hips, and then coming all the way over with your feet on a chair, on a couch, on a coffee table, whatever you have there, or on the floor. Then you can interlace your fingers behind your back, lengthen out the arms. And from there you can place your hands on your lower back with all the fingers pointing up and gently lifting up the legs into Salamba Sarvangasana. Candle. Looking at the toes or looking at your belly button. Try to feel the breath. Try to notice the breath. Maybe the breath is a little bit shorter, doesn't matter. Some people like to stay here for 20 more minutes. Others don't. So let's follow the others. Gently, gently, bringing your toes over your head, placing your hands in the mat, and roll, roll, roll slowly back with your back on the floor. Use the counterweight of your hands to also slowly let your feet come to the floor, placing your thumbs under your sitting bones, the elbows into the floor, flex the feet coming halfway up, open the throat and gently lay the crown of the head on the floor. Just feel the opening of your heart. Feel the opening of the throat. Feel the opening of the forehead. And feel the crown of the head as well, the highest energy points in your body, the highest chakras in your body. And then bring your chin towards your chest. Lay your hands open towards the skies, relax the feet and come to a Savasana. Try to give yourself here a full body scan, feeling the feet and going from the feet all the way up, first to the crown of the head. Make sure you relax your jaw and let your eyes melt in. And from the shoulders you end on the fingertips. Take your time. Take your time. For now, namaste. Thank you very much. Namaste.